This is your workbook section of videos. So remember, these workbook pages are in your folders. They are not in an actual workbook. Mine is, yours is not. Today, you need pages 23. It says The Storm up top. 24, 25, 26, 27, and 28. All right, so pages 23 through 28. Make sure you have those out. Pause the video if you do not have them out, and then come back and press play. Okay, so I hope you got those worksheets ready to go. Here we are. So it says, read pages 48 through 49. Help Rip tell his pal Skip about the storm. So let's read pages 48 through 49. What did Tim and Rip see? Tim hid in his bed. Rip hid too. All right, so it says, first, Tim and I went to blank. So remember, Rip is our dog, and he's telling another dog about what happened to him and his owner, Tim. So it says, first, Tim and I went to bed. They went to bed first. Next, we saw, excuse me, sorry. Next, we saw, what did they see? What were they scared of? The storm? What part of the storm did they see? Lightning. They saw lightning. But if you want to write the storm, that's okay, because guess what? It has the storm written up here for you, and I would love for you to use your resources. So, the storm. I felt blank. How did Rip feel? Remember, he went underneath the rug. Was he excited? No, he was scared. I felt scared. So let's read what we have. First, Tim and I went to bed. Next, we saw the storm. I felt scared. So you notice I don't have periods right here. It's because there are already periods for us at the end of each sentence. But I like to kind of make them a little bit bigger so that I can see them and so that you can see them. So, does this make sense? Do you think Rip did a great job telling Skip about the storm? I think so. Let's go ahead and flip that page over. All right, so it says, tell how Pop helps Tim and Rip. So how did Pop help Tim and Rip when they were scared? Do you remember? Well, let's take a look back in our book. We need pages 50 through 53. So it says, look what Pop had for Tim. What does he have? Tim had a sip. Pop had a hug for Tim. He had a hug for Rip too. Pop sat with Tim and Rip, and it looks like he's reading a story. So let's go back to our question. Pop gave Tim, what did Pop give Tim? Pop gave Tim a drink. All right, go ahead and write that down. Then, let's see here. Let's make sure we put a period there. Pop gave me, so remember, this is Rip speaking. Pop gave me, what did Pop give the dog? A hug. A hug. He gave a hug to both Tim and Rip. I felt blank. What do you think? They were scared. All right, I felt scared. Then Pop sat and read. So what did Tim and Rip do when Pop sat and read to them? They fell asleep. We fell asleep. All right, so this is what that page should look like. If you need to catch up, you can pause the video and come back to it. No problem, but I'm going to move on. So, it says, spelling words with the short I sound. What does the short I make? I. So, write the missing letter to complete each spelling word. Then write the word. So, what letter are we adding in there? Because we're working with our short I and I. So let's see what that word is. It, fit. Do you see that in the word bank? I do. It's right here. Fit. And now I'm going to write that on the line. What about number 2? What's missing? Our short I, that's right. So pin. Cross that one out. I found it, and I'm going to write it on the line. So what you're going to do, you're going to do number 3, 4, 5, and 6, all by yourself. So after the video, I want you to finish number 3, 4, 5, and 6 on page 25. If you don't want to wait till after the video, I want you to pause it right now and then press play after you're done with these. All right, I'm moving on, but if you want to press pause to finish this page, please do. If you want to wait until after the video, that's okay too. All right, so now we're on page 26, and we are talking about possessive nouns. Remember, possessive nouns are what show ownership. It tells us that someone owns something. And how does that happen? Well, with the apostrophe S. If we put apostrophe S at the end of any noun, it becomes a possessive noun, and it shows us that that noun owns something. So let's take a look. A blank tail. Whose tail is it? A cat's tail. A cat's tail. So we're going to write cats. Make sure not to forget your apostrophe S, because that's what shows ownership. That's what shows us that the cat owns the tail. What about this? The blank doll. Whose doll is it? The girl's doll. The girl's doll. Remember, apostrophe S shows us that she owns the doll. Now what about this one? A blank glasses. A man's glasses or a bird's glasses? A man's glasses, and that's right here. So we're going to write and then apostrophe S. A man's glasses. And now we have left over the birds. The bird nest. Remember, make sure to put in your apostrophe S, because it shows that the bird owns the nest. Okay, so here is something for you. On your own, at the end of the video, you are going to draw a picture of your family in a favorite place. So, draw a picture of your family in whatever your favorite place is. It could be anywhere. And then you're going to write captions that tell about your picture. So look, there's 1, 2, 3. There's 3 lines, so you should have 3 different captions. So, for example, I'm going to do a very quick one, but I want you to do your best work and make it really neat. All right, so let's see here. I'm drawing my picture with my family in a favorite place. Okay, so I have a picture of my family. It's just me and my husband, Mr. Brown, and I am at a place. So I need to explain this picture to someone. So I would write, we are at the beach. This is Mr. Brown. And you could include, there is a palm tree. So this is just my example. I want you to do your own work. I want you to come up with your own thing. So I wrote, we are at the beach, so I could tell whoever's looking at my picture where we are. I also introduced someone in the picture. This is Mr. Brown. And I also pointed out something in the picture. So I pointed out the palm tree. There is a palm tree. So do your own work. Make sure you complete this after the video is done. We have one more page to do together before we do that. So here we are. It says, we play with blank. We need to choose is or him. We play with him. What did you blank? What did you blank? Our options are rip or if. What did you rip? Kip blank a pal. Kip blank a pal. Is or him? Kip is a pal. Is will go right there. Next, do you have a blank? Do you have a blank? Pin or him? Pin. Can the hat blank? Can the hat pin? No. Can the hat fit? There we go. That makes sense. That's all we're trying to do is make sure that the sentences make sense. Will you play blank? I do. Will you play fit? I do. Or will you play if I do? If. If is the correct word. Wonderful job, students. Now remember, you need to go back to this page and work on this. And if you didn't finish this one already, you need to go back and do that. And then you are done with your workbook pages for today. All right, bye.